Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Clips. All right. I'm sorry. I've lost track of my pregame. I have to rat you out, Cooper. You've never seen A League of Their Own.
I have not, no.
Jimmy Dugan, Roger
I
Peace,
know of it. Just,
There's no crying in baseball. You're the biggest baseball guy I have in my phone. All right, we'll get back.
Not a big movie guy.
Let's get back on track here. All right, tail the tape. Bears and the Eagles. Both teams again 5-4. Bears scoring just under 36 points per game. Giving up, though, nearly 30. That's not typical of Ava Bear football. Fairgrove scoring over 30 and giving up just under 24. Captains out on the field, of course, for the Bears. Same three guys it has been most of the year, Aiden Lane, Gunnar Evans, and Ben Stewart. And for the Eagles, you have out there Gavin Thomason, Gage Bailey, Austin Jackson, and Dylan George. And, this is kind of one of those games where, everyone wants to defer, when you get the coin toss now. I don't think either offenses would be too upset to get the ball first because both of these teams in the up and down year would probably like to be the first one to put points on the scoreboard tonight in this game.
Yeah, you saw it on the tail of the tape how 30 points on average for about both teams, a little over that. That's why we're kind of expecting a little bit of a shootout. Of course, you never know when the playoffs hit. Things become a little weird and could get weird on Halloween night. Of note, though, for Fairgrove, their top running back, Wyatt Hollum, who's been injured most of the season, is out tonight, and it'll be Harrison Martin, the junior, the guy on the ground that the Bears have to stop. But I wrote it on my notes, and it's not really rocket science. This game probably will be one on the ground for Ava and through the air for Fairgrove.
That's certainly what the odds makers would suggest is the strength of both teams coming into this one. And, both coaches agree. It sounds simple, sounds basic, but tackling.
Yeah.
Keeping 3 and 4 yard gains, 3 and 4 yard gains instead of big ones, and keeping 10, 11 yard plays from becoming 25 plus and the big home run hitters. Bears have won the toss. They will defer. Fairgrove to get the ball next. It's Week 10 District Football. Coming at you live on Cause Radio and TDH.
Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
If you're looking for ways to save.
A family pack of lean ground chuck at Town & Country Supermarket in Ava, $5.88 per pound. And in a 10-pound roll, it's $5.48 per pound. Boston butt pork steaks or country-style pork ribs, $2.98 per pound. And boneless beef chuck roasts, $6.98 per pound at Town & Country Supermarket in Ava.
We've got discounts every day.
Back deep for Fairgrove, it is Gage Hill, who's definitely a guy you got to contain tonight, and Mr. Thomason, the talented junior quarterback. And kicking off for the Bears, as it's been most of the year, Luke Barton. Here we go, folks. Kickoff on the ground. We're underway. It's Little Fiddler, and first guy line of defense misses it. They're picking up the 30 and tackled right there. So Fairgrove will have 70 yards to go from the end zone. And you see there, they've got some big guys on the offensive line there. A couple of those tackles, Luke Terrell and Sam Simpson. Some of the bigger guys there out on the edge. And actually both those guys on the same side of the line there on the left side. So Fairgrove, they will do a lot of spread. They'll do a variety of formations, but all of it running through the quarterback there, of course. And they do like to get him out in space and sling the football quite a lot. Thompson back in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers at the bottom, 2 up top. One of them jet motions across to do trips on the left. Snap to the quarterback. Quick throw. It is caught, tackled immediately after a short gain, and tackle made there by Jacob Lobb. So tackling, we talked about it, a very important thing. You're okay with the reception for just a couple of yards.
Yeah, I think 3 yards and good coverage there by Lobb. And, you know, Thomason, the quarterback, it really is the two guys that were back deep on the kickoff, Hill and Thomason. Those are the two that you really got to stop.
Thomason back in shotgun. They swing a full lineman back in the backfield as an extra blocker. Now they hand it off on the jet sweep. Gunnar Evans gets it, wrapped up, turned inside, and Jacob Lobb is there to drive him back. And that is a loss of a couple. And the Ava defense trying to come out fired up. First 2 plays, pretty good. It'll set up a 3rd and long. This right here to me. Difference in the game. You cannot give up the 3rd and longs for the Bears. Got to find a way to force punts here in Fair Grove. Big early test. It is 3rd and 10. Thomason back to pass in shotgun. He's under pressure, throws it, has Hill wide open the flats. It is a first down. Tackle made by Aiden Lane. The Bears got to the quarterback quick, but they had a quick route called on the outside to Hill, and just too much cushion and separation there in the Bears secondary, and it's an easy pitch and catch and run for the dynamic duo of the Mid-Lakes, Thomason and Hill.
Yeah, that was really good pressure by Ava, but you're right, just too much space for Hill to make a play, and he picks up 11.
Jamming somebody like Gage Hill the line of scrimmage is easier said than done. Look at the beef they got in the backfield here, and we got a whistle. 2 linemen, and Coach Merrifield talked about this, that they would put some guys of that size back there as extra blockers. And how would you like seeing that in the backfield right there? 2 offensive linemen lined up in an offset look, and a fake jet sweep. It's a run for Thomason, and the Bears, not fooled by the eye candy, do a good job getting back there. Cale Hall, Jacob Lobb also in there on the play, and so 2nd down and 10. So the Bears' first down defense, pretty good thus far.
Yeah, runs so far of 0 and -4, so Ava, nice stick there by Stewart as well, doing good against what we expected on the ground. It's through the air that we got to get under control.
Yeah, Stewart come in there late, delivered a nice pop, or big stick, as the sheriff likes to say it. Motion over to the right. There's the receivers overloaded the right side. Couple linemen leading out and blocking. Thompson wants to fly it. He's got a man, and it is caught. Fallon Harville, Aiden Lane trying to bring him down. And that just a corner pattern to Colton Klindworth. And they had those offensive linemen rolling out to the right with the quarterback Thomason. And he put it up in the air in a spot for his guy to go after it and get it. And even had 2 guys covering the route, but somehow still got burned.
Yeah, not bad coverage. Gain of 42, though, and there's that chunk play you're afraid of if you're an Ava fan.
And it puts Fair Grove in a very advantageous position here on the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. We've just played 2 minutes here in the opening quarter. It's Week 10 district football. Thomason, a little bit of delayed quarterback run, trying to pick his spot and find a hole. Swadish comes up and makes a tackle after a gain of couple. Advances the ball to about the 13-yard line. He'll make it 2nd down and about 7. So again, run defense doing its job so far. And still just trying to figure, and look at the kind of platoon substitutions here of linemen running off and on and skill position guys. They don't make it easy on their PA guys here. They bring in a lot of different personnel.
They go 4 out as well.
4 wide. Quick throw, slant. It's to Hill. He stumbles, but he dives, and he's going to be just short of the goal line. Boy, they spread everybody out there, and I mean 2 receivers to each side, and kind of just looked like some rub routes there, Cooper. Had Hill matched up on the outside, running a slant over the middle. Bears secondary lost in the sauce, and Abraham too late getting there, and it's going to be a 1st and goal from about the 6-inch line. And now it is Gage Bailey coming up under center. Talked to his Aunt Shelby earlier. Bailey will hand it off, and he gives it to the quarterback, Thomason, for a touchdown of a 1-yard run. And Fairgrove strikes first. 3rd and long and a big pass play, Coop.
Yep.
Getting him down the field on a 70-yard drive.
Yeah, and looked like Hill was in the play before, but regardless, Thomason punches it in, And after we had them in a 3rd and 10, like we said.
How about this? A lefty southpaw kicker. Thomas, the quarterback, the holder. Snap, hold is there. Kick is up, and it is good. Kick converted there by Gavin Brock. 8:37 first quarter. Eagles strike first, 7-0.
J&L Tire is more than just your local friendly tire shop. Did you know we make service calls, farm calls, and emergency after hours? For the emergency after hours line, call 417-300-6733. That's 417-300-6733. For J&L Tire, where we treat you right.
Accounting for, keeping track of. The good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319 in Ava, Missouri.
Well, again, we talked about this in the pregame. You knew that whoever got the ball, of course that's your goal every week, right? Stating the obvious. But, man, scoring first in this game, so very, very important in our minds and the minds of many when trying to break down this football game. And so that's why it almost tempts you. And, of course, now in hindsight it looks genius, but that's why it almost tempts you to go ahead and take the ball, and there's a whistle that stops what was going to be a very ordinary, dare I say, kickoff to try to recover, because it looked like they were trying a little modified pooch onside there, Coop, but a flag stopped it, and that was a trick on Halloween.
I think the best onside there is right down the middle, and they tried to go after Ava Bear up front. That is Cale Hall, and they might have had it, like you said, that last drive, by the way, 8 plays and 70 yards in 3 minutes and 24 seconds.
Yeesh. That is a 5-yard penalty, backs up Bear Grove to their own 35, and the field goal kicker, Brock, he is the kickoff man as well. And Brock will this time kick it deep, and he kicks it over the heads of the Ava Bears. And it goes into the end zone for a touchback. Ava with its 1st and 10 on their own 20 next.
Stockman's Bank. Proud past, exciting future. Glad to support local athletics. Check out our new mobile app that can help you do banking wherever you go on your smartphone. Stop by our Ava location and let us know how we can assist you with all your banking needs. Stockman's Bank. Proud past, exciting future. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Very important drive for the Ava offense here. Down 7-0. First touch of the football. Man in motion is lob. It will be a handoff to the fullback, and Evans stays on his feet, huddles over the first line of defense, and gets 4 to 5 yards somehow when the entire line of scrimmage seemed to be clogged up with nowhere to go.
That was a pretty comical first play of the game, because he just kind of stood there for a second, and then he made his way very politely through that.
And you see this strategy a lot with teams that play the Bears at times. You'll have those dime linemen just try to cut blocks, just try to go and dive low, take down the offensive linemen so they can't get on the linebackers. And it did create a wall of sorts, and here everybody bottled up as Bear Grove drives them back. And Ava's going to have to convert a 3rd and about 5, maybe 6 here. Forward progress keeps it from being a loss. But, that's the MO, that's the strategy when you're playing the Bears, right? A lot of that flex bone stuff gets started with the fullback. Bear Grove selling out to stop it here early. Huge early play in the game. Bear Grove doing some shifting there at the line of scrimmage. And again, right now just 3 down linemen, and they'll just kind of waltz guys in and out of the line of scrimmage. Very important for the linemen to have their heads up and see what's going on. It's Aiden Lane, a quarterback keeper, spinning, fighting for extra yardage, but he's not going to get there. A decent spot, truthfully, by the official to get it about the 28.5-yard line. And, boy, 4th and a short 2 or long 1, and it's week 10. It's win or basketball season. How risque you feeling here, Coop, early in the first quarter?
It looks like we're at least going to look like we're going for it. It looks like about 2.
This is huge. 2 yards, 4th and 2. Lane under center, man in motion, goes lob. Almost a jump into the neutral zone there by the down lineman. Just barely holding, fighting back was Talon Scobie. Lane, will we call a new play here? And we do. We're going for it. Lane will pitch it, and it backfires. They bottle up Swadesh. The quarterback playing cornerback, Thomason, stops it. Bears turn it over. Eagles in great field position.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them. Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
I'm Brian Adams, your new Shelter Insurance agent in Ava. Call me at 683-4417. That's 683-4417.
Huge early momentum play. Bear Grove now will take a timeout. Boy, Fairgrove very sound and disciplined here on that first defensive drive. I heard someone say it over in the PA booth here, and they're completely right. There was nowhere for Lane to go, whether they gave it to the fullback, whether Lane kept it, or then the pitch to Swadesh. None of it works. So Bears defense backed up deep in their own territory here. Fairgrove on the march again. Eagles 7, Bears 0.
This is your state representative, Matthew Overcast. I'm proud to sponsor the Ava Bears football team this season. Whether on the field or at the Capitol, teamwork is the key to success. Our players give it all and leave it all on the field. Likewise, I promise to keep giving my all for the people of District 155. Best of luck to the Ava Bears. Go get them.
I'll just go on the record saying this. I don't disagree with being aggressive and going for it right there. You've seen what it was like for Fairgrove on the first drive, and, this likely going to be a shootout. The Bears are going to win. And Thomason, Gavin, he's got space to run, and he takes it up the top side of the field. He could go. He dives for the pylon. Where will the official mark him? Down at the 1-inch line, Gavin Thomason. Bears do not have a quarterback spy on him there. They rushed 4 people, and boy, the lanes opened up, and Thomason took it himself, ran it for a big gain. Equally as impressive as a runner as he is a thrower, and that's saying something for the talented junior quarterback.
Yeah, 24 yards right there, and again down at the 1.
So this time it will be once again Gage Bailey taking the handoff and handing it off to Thomason, and he scores. How about that? Your goal line back is your quarterback, who takes the handoff, and it's his second rushing touchdown of 1 yard here in the first 6 minutes of the game, Coop.
Yeah, not the start we're looking for, obviously.
And it's something that if you're an Ava Bear fan, you were terrified of, was falling to an early deficit. And the kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 Fairgrove, 5:57 in the first quarter.
Did you know that Whitetail Properties Real Estate offers auctions? My name is Mike Harris, your local partner with the Ranch and Farm Auction Division. To sell hunting land, ranches, farmland, and country homes, utilizing our network of buyers and investors with a premier marketing campaign, we bring more competition on auction day. To see if an auction is the right selling auction for you, give me a call at 417-234-7654 or visit ranchandfarmauctions.com. Go Bears.
Williams Supply Outpost of Ava, located just east of the Ava Square on West Washington Avenue. We have large animal and pet supplies and offer veterinary services. Dr. Carroll can see your pets at the office and your livestock at the farm. Call us for your veterinary needs, and to schedule a visit, call 417-683-2422. That's 417-683-2422 for Williams Supply Outpost.
Well, Coop, this was a pretty deflating start here for the Bears. Here's the kick up and underway, another deep one. Abraham has to go back to the 2-yard line. He'll hand it off to Lane. Cross the 10, cross the 15, stutter step move, goes to the sideline, and down around the 23, stays forward, and past the 25. Bears 1st and 10 next.
Do you need criminal defense? Have you been involved in a personal injury, car wreck, or semi-truck accident? The law office of Christopher J. Swadesh would be honored to represent you. Office located on the east side of the Ava Square, 417-683-2987. Representing clients throughout the state of Missouri, especially in the counties of Douglas, Wright, Ozark, Greene, Christian, Texas, and Howell counties. The law office of Christopher J. Swadesh.
Well, if the last series was a big one for the Bears, this one is ginormous. Trailing 14-0 now. Lane under center. It'll be a pitch play up to the top. Lob, and there he has some room to run. Has a first down and more. And across the 35-yard line, goes out of bounds about 36, and that's a little more like it.
Yeah, gain of 14 for Jacob Lobb, his first carry of the game, and like to see that. You know, we talked about them stuffing the run up the middle. It may be one of those nights we try to get it out wide quite often.
You know, that first possession was a little bit of a letdown. It's like Halloween night. You're there with your basket out, getting some candy, and you get handed peppermints and candy corns. That first play was a little more like Starburst and Skittles. That was the good stuff there. Here's Lane, quarterback keeper, loses his footing and slides. And down 1 yard, maybe 2, you know.
And we didn't touch on that weather tonight. It's a little slick out there, I think.
It was. Tyson was making note of it as well at TDH, and I was walking the field like I do before every game. And there's a few spots I was like, man, that rain from, a couple nights ago, it hadn't ran off or drained out all the way. And so a little bit of a few slick spots out there. And, of course, the later we get, colder it gets, a little dewy. 2nd down and 8. Lane back to pass, looking down the middle, and a little contact there. Thomason with his hand on Lob. Jersey number 1 versus 1. But maybe the referees say the ball uncatchable as it was overthrown by a good margin. But, of course, you got the Ava Bear goggles on. You're hoping for a little bit of a hold or something. And there was a little bit of contact that had Lob go to the ground. So
may have been more feet getting tangled up than anything.
3rd down and 8. Bears somehow need to convert here. Ball on the Ava 36. It will be a handoff. Jacob Lobb, his counter play, stays on his feet, has a first down and more. Lobb down the sideline to the 30. Down at about the 25-yard line. And the Ava folks who made the trip ringing the cowbells there. And that a huge capital H play the Bears needed offensively.
Yep, gain of 35 for Lobb, and he's up to almost 50 yards on 2 carries.
Jacob Lobb game, perhaps. It's going to take a full team effort here on this one, folks. 4:38 first quarter. Ava now in Fairgrove territory for the first time. Down 14-0. Lane comes up to the line of scrimmage. It will be Lane on the keeper. Goes around the left side of the line. Lowers the shoulder. Nice run inside the 20. And close to another first down. In fact, may have a first down.
Yeah, I think he got it. Give him 11.
First time Aiden has really had some space to operate.
And I liked how he finished that run, initiating contact over there on Fairgrove.
Yeah, that would be one of those Kyle Brandt angry runs there. Scepter worthy. Good running. Bears trying to answer after falling behind 14-zip. 4:15 to go first quarter. It is a counter play. Swadesh, good blocking, following his guys. Gets across the 10 and down about there. Boy, had a big hole initially, but closed up quickly there. First last, I thought he could go.
Yep, gain of 6. We'll take that on first down.
Everybody checking the wristbands. 2 receivers, 1 to each side. Swearingen and Pitts. Graybacks, of course, Lobb and Swadesh. And we've got a timeout taken by who? The Bears. All right. 3:49 first quarter. Ava trying to score. They're down 14-0.
Mill Country Title of Ava, Missouri, handling your title, insurance, and closing needs. And now in a brand new location. Come see us at our new location, 1113 Springfield Road, Unit A, next to Sonic. Or call at 417-683-1907 for Mill Country Title of Ava, continuing to service the title, insurance, and closing needs for the people of Cause Country.
Hello, this is Josh with the Douglas County Health Department. Our community is working together to restore lives and repair the damage caused by substance use and addiction. We have a network of people who care. They are coordinating resources. Our community navigator helps people set goals and connect them to the support they need on their journey to recovery. Find out what you can do. Contact the Douglas County Health Department, and together we can bring healing and support to people on their journey to recovery. Call 417-683-4174.
They're going to call it second down and 4. Lane under center, man in motion. It'll be a counterplay lob trying to fight his way in between the guard and tackle. Gets close to another first down. And it's either going to, I think it's going to be third and just about a half yard here, Coop.
Yep, gain of give him 4 that time.
We called this a ginormous drive for the Bears, and they are right around 10 yards, well, let's see, about 8-9 yards away from cashing in here on a much-needed answer after falling behind 14-0. Swadesh split out as a slot receiver to the right. Lane had a little trouble getting the snap, it looked like. Gunnar Evans the carry and just need a half yard. And tough running there for the Bears. I think he got it. Not sure if it was the first effort, but the second and third. Feet would not quit working. And you've spoken on it many times this year, Cooper. Gunnar, as far as strength goes, plays well beyond his size.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Probably close to my height, which is not tall, but he is a strong kid and picks up 2 right there.
Cooper and I never have to worry about the low bridge crossings. Man in motion is lob. It is going to be Lane on the keeper, trying to get closer to the goal line. Is inside the 5, down close to about the 2. And this is goal to go here, so second down and goal for the Bears. We're around 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Trying to get their first points to the board. Fairgrove went the length of the field one time and then cashed in on a turnover on downs with a short field for their 14-0 lead. This is Lane under center. Man in motion of Swadesh. The old quarterback sneak. A trick that turns into a treat for the Bears. They had all the eye candy with the motion by the A-backs in the backfield. Instead, just a full surge ahead from Lane behind the center and the 2 guards.
Yeah, needed that to help us settle in tonight. And Fairgrove's had 2 possessions, no problem scoring. Ava's had to work a little bit harder on that one, but a good sign, punching it in for 6.
Look at that, a quarterback sneak around the goal line and didn't even have to get pushed by the tush to get there. Take note, Eagles. Oh, that's got to be offsides. Thomason will block the kick. He was trying to jump the snap, but I believe even Stevie Wonder could see and sense that he was offsides by a good yard or 2 before the snap.
Yeah, I watched a lot of film, and a lot of the times they'll run from, the D-back position and try to just time it up perfect so they're already full speed. That time did not time it.
And now whose favor is this going to work for here? Because now the Bears' offense is back on the field. You go half the distance, so from about the 3 to the 1.5 now. And now the Bears are going to try to go for 2. It was going to be an extra point. How do they cash in here?
I'd go quarterback sneak again.
Sneaky, low-key, big play. Lane under center. Everybody bunched in tight. It'll be lob on the counter, and he jumps in and across. They convert the 2 and take advantage of the offsides. 2:16 first quarter. Fairgrove 14. Ava 8.
Piney River Ford, proud to support your Ava Bears. Next time you need a new or used car, truck, or SUV, come on by and see us at Piney River Ford. And don't forget about our service department offering free pickup and delivery in all of Douglas County. So next time you're down there in Ava and you just need a service, but you can't seem to get it into the shop, call us. We'll come out there, we'll get it, and we'll bring it back to you at no charge. Call 417-967-4134. Piney River Ford, where you're not just a customer, you're family.
On behalf of Ava Assembly of God and Ignite Youth, we would like to wish our Ava Bears a safe and successful season. If you're not at the field or on the courts, we would love for you to join us Sunday mornings at either our 9 or 11 a.m. service. We also offer services Wednesday night where we offer classes for all ages. Go Ava Bears.
Assembly of God Church. I heard a rumor Pastor Chance Dry was going to show up at the pulpit in his Josh Allen jersey. As Chance Dry and Cooper's Bills got their Super Bowl annually this Sunday.
It is indeed.
Against the Chiefs, Luke Barton, the kick. Picked up at about the 25-yard line. Full steam ahead, and you want a big stick. Woo-hoo! A collision right there. Fair Grove will take it over 1st and 10 from their own 35.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Visit the new Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava, located just north of the main four-way stoplight in Ava. We still have all your farm feed needs as well as an expansion of retail items. That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava, our new location.
Cale Hall on kickoff coverage, running like a deep freeze on wheels, and just had one of the bigger hits we've seen this year. 1st and 10, Thomason back to work. He's going deep. Nobody around the receiver. It's a catch. It's a 64-yard touchdown for Fair Grove.
Hang on. There's a flag at the 40-yard line. We may catch quite the break right here.
Boy, this would be a monumental break. Illegal man downfield by Fair Grove is going to wipe off a 64-yard touchdown from Thomason to Adric Wilson. Busted coverage, to say the least, as there was nobody around Wilson. All by himself, the catch and run, but one of the linemen, Cooper, the officials say, too far downfield past the line of scrimmage.
Now, do you get 2 yards? Is that right?
I believe that's what it is. You know, some folks would say the Chiefs get whatever they want. Conspiracy theorists.
Can't confirm nor deny that, but let's circle that one if Ava's able to force a punt here.
That, folks, jot that one down for later. 2:01 left first quarter. It's 1st and 15. Back to passer, setting up the screen. They've got it to Martin. Bears trying to chase him down, and they do, but not before Martin gets back to penalty yardage and then some. Down to about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I think about 12 yards.
You could see the screen developing basically at the snap of what they were trying to do. And Ben Stewart recognized it, but just about a half-second late.
Absolutely.
2nd down and 4. Minute and a half remaining first quarter. Eagles on the drive again. They've already had a touchdown removed on this drive. And there's a low snap. There's miscommunication. There's a pile on the ground for it. Ava's pointing that way. This would be huge. And the Bears, do they have it? No.
No, wow.
Boy, Ava had a coach and a few players pointing their direction. Of course, we can't see anything from the sea of purple and white and gold there.
It's a loss of about 2, but yeah, I thought for sure Ava was going to force the first turnover of the game.
Man, and after that touchdown called back on the penalty, that now it becomes 3rd down and 6. Bears have not forced a punt yet in the game. Man goes in motion. Now it's an empty backfield. That's 5 wide, folks. Thomason back to pass, looking down the middle, throws it, and Martin, he had him a little bit high. Boy, they ran the running back in motion into the slot, run a post down the middle, and we could not keep up with it, but the throw just a little bit high. And Martin, the running back, tried to be a good receiver there, but could not corral the catch. And this might end up being a punt for Fair Grove. Now, here's the problem. Thomason, the quarterback, also acts as the punter a lot. So are they going for it or punting it? It will be a pooch punt, a nice one, angling down the right sideline. Gets a Fair Grove bounce, and look at it go inside the 10 and down about the 8. Ava defense holds, gets the offense the football back. 33 seconds first quarter, 14-8.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyards, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. And we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyards, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
Ava trying to weather an early storm here They've gotten the football back. 33 seconds left. 14-8. Bears backed up deep inside their own 8. It's a counter play across the 10, down to 11 or the 12 here. I think that was Swadesh, the ball carrier there, tackled by one of the big linemen, Aaron Dardery, for Fairgrove. That may be the final play of the first quarter. All things considered, Coop, considering how the game started, with the Bears giving up the length of the field touchdown, then a turnover on downs inside their own 30, and then to come back and score and make it 14-8 and get the ball back. Could have been worse. We played one quarter of play here in District Week 10. Fairgrove 14, Ava 8.
What sets Bartow Ace Hardware apart? The variety of
PC Express. Also, wishing good luck to the Ava Bears.
Interesting first quarter. 14-8 Fairgrove leads. Farm Bureau Insurance, Sean Irby giving us some scoring updates.
Yeah, well, we just got one so far, but Houston had a 7-0 lead over number 3 Forsyth, and then Forsyth woke up 22-7 Forsyth at the end of the first quarter.
A wake-up indeed, an awakening. That game being played in Forsyth, just down West 76 from us. Both these teams trying to earn the right to play Liberty. Lob on a counter play, and he's got some space across the 20, over the 25, and down near the 30. Good run there on second down. Moved the chains for the Bears. That tackled at the 29-yard line. And, boy, the first 4 plays for Ava. Again, bowling shoe ugly. But we've had a nice little rhythm here on the second and third possessions.
Yeah, specifically Lob. He's up to 70 yards on 4 carries. That one for 17.
First and 10 for Ava. Lane under center. It will be Lane on the keeper. Tried to hurdle a defender, but got basically yanked down in midair by his ankle. Tackle made there by Martin. And a gain of just a yard here. We'll make it second down and long. Let's call it 9. Trying to run that time behind Cale Hall, Trulio. On that right side of the offensive line, Thomas Brown. Thomas Brown really has been the one constant this whole year on the offensive line, considering, talking about week 1 to now, and a guy started there to that position last year. 11-minute mark, second down and 9, second quarter. Lane back to pass off play action. Rolling, slings it sidearm, and it's caught. Kyle Pitts going towards the right sideline, and Lane, the lefty, rolling to his right, and threw like a slider there, Coop.
That was a really good pass, good timing. Off the back foot, even gain of about 12, maybe 13 for number 12, Kyle Pitts.
A slurve. First and 10. Nice throw and catch. The senior Pitts. And it'll be that quarterback tried to get you again. An okey-doke up the middle. That one not as successful as the first one they tried, but still a forward progress gain of, they're giving a better spot than I thought across the 45 to the 46. They get second down and 7.
About 3 there. Lane took a little bit of a hit. Once they stood him up, pushed him back.
Well, Lane should be well conditioned to taking hits this year. He has been battered and bruised, it seems like, every game, and now he's loose. Look at him patiently running up the middle there on the keeper, and he never hit full speed and got into the 4th gear and just kind of tiptoed his way down in low third for a nice positive gain.
Yeah, that's just smart running from the senior, taking his time, just going with those blockers.
Oliver Williams, Ben Stewart, is playing fullback first half of the year. Talk about a senior leader. Said, Coach, can I help us more if I go back to left tackle? They tried it, and it has been for the offense. First and 10 for the Bears, now in Fairgrove territory, trying to get it to the fullback, Evans. And Gunner just does a good job hanging onto the ball and falling forward there to try to stay ahead of the chains here. They'll make it second down and a short 9, long 8. Trailing 14-8. We're down 14-0. Defense forcing the first punt of the game And Fairgrove's going to have to call a timeout. One of their linemen running off a little gimpy there. Otherwise, Bears were going to snap the ball and get a free 5 yards. And it was Aaron Daugherty shaking up on the play. So timeout Fairgrove. Ava on the move. 9:07 second quarter. It's 14-8 Eagles over the Bears.
Here we go again, fall time in Cause Country. On the road just about every night, it feels like. Traveling from town to town, ball game to ball game. And your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs, Signal Food Store. Sign up for Signal Rewards. Download the app and start getting rewards for purchases you were going to make anyway. It's simple and easy. Signal Food Stores, proud to support local athletics.
Hi, I'm Katie Luckfield, owner and pharmacist of Ava RX, your caring hometown pharmacy. As a busy mom, I know how important convenience and fast service is, especially when a loved one is sick. That's why we offer drive-through, in-town delivery, and we make all those calls you shouldn't have to. And we are always happy to take care of you. Making the change is easy. Just give us a call at 683-9550 or come see us behind Subway. Looking forward to taking care of you for many years to come.
10-5, touchdown, AVA. Out of the timeout, Grant Swadish gets the handoff. He had the blocking out in front. The Bears have tied the game up here early in the second. And Swadish, boy, those plays out on the edge with him and Lobb certainly have been effective here.
Yeah, those two guys having big games. Gain of 34 for the touchdown and a chance to take the lead for Hedrick.
Bears going to try the extra point here to make them a 1-point lead. And we've got a whistle along the back. A short timeout. Boy, that was not a full 60 seconds taken there. And, boy, Fairgrove defense was still in timeout there for a second. As by the time Swadish got the ball on the second level, he had just one man to beat and got him. Hedrick to give the Bears the lead. It is up. It is in. New game, sports fans. 8:59 the second quarter. Bears 15. Fairgrove 14.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bears!
Who do I wrestle for? I wrestle on my high school team for Jason Garcia, my fiercest competitor during practice and my biggest fan during meets. I wrestle for the chance to put our little high school right here in Missouri on the map.
Wearing the uniform of your high school comes with a big responsibility. Younger kids look up to you, and the reputation of your high school depends on you. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Barton to kick off from his 40. It is a low line drive. Bounces across the 20. Picked up at the 18 by Thomason. And fights across the 30. Stays on his feet. Now to bounds at around the 35. So if you got disgusted and disgruntled after the Bears fell behind 14-0 and you left a little bit, do some trick-or-treating or take care of something, hide the rest of the candy from your children, the worm has turned a bit in this football game. Big momentum swings for each team. And Ava playing with a lead the first time in the game. 8:53 here, second quarter. Thomason and shotgun. Bears are able to force a punt last time. Pressure is on. Throws it and just over the outstretched hands of Gage Hill. And pressure there by Evans and Williams of the Bears may have forced Thomason to throw that ball a half second before he wanted to.
Yeah, if he catches that, he may be running for a while.
He could have ran to Douglas County probably, the amount of space he had. That's what they spread you out, try to run a lot of quick stuff, crosses across the middle, and then when you try to take that away, they get you over the top. And boy, what a huge penalty call that took away a touchdown on an eligible player going downfield. It's 5 wide, 4 to the right side. Quarterback draw by Thomason, and he's got a first down, and he is loose. Swearigan, the only guy that can catch him, 15-10. He gone. Touchdown, Fair Grove. Are we just talking about momentum plays?
Yeah, that's a big one. That is a gain of 64 yards. And I was just about to say it looks like Fair Grove has abandoned the run after, Ava did a good job a couple of times. And then the only guy who's been able to run the ball successfully is quarterback Thomason.
Cooper, I know you're fond of hockey. That's a hat trick for Thomason, and we're at 8:37 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
The lefty kicker, Brock, in for the extra point. Thomason, the holder, snaps down. Kick is up, a bit of a floater, but it is good. 8:37, second quarter. The shootout is on. 21-15, Fair Grove.
Hey, Ava Bear fans. This is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties hitting the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health is accepting applications for a full-time licensed clinical social worker, licensed master social worker, or licensed professional counselor to be based at the Mountain Grove Clinic. Interested candidates may submit a resume by email to Amanda Breitenkamp at abreitenkamp@mo-ozarks.org or go to their webpage and apply.
What do we say the over-under was, 89? We are on the projection. Kickoff is fielded by Abraham. We're going to do the reverse off to Lane, and has a little bit of seam up the sideline, cross the 30, cross the 40, and knocked out of bounds close to midfield. Ava with good field position next.
Hey, old sports fans, Dan here. This is a great time of year. It's baseball season and football season. Yay! And if you're old, like me, it's Medicare season too. I mean, what plan you select for 2026 will make a big difference in your Medicare benefits. So let us help you pick the plan that is best for you. Call 417-683-1035, Cornerstone Agency 683-1035.
Well, I said good field position because I heard no whistle, and I seen the players continuing to run. But apparently Lane stepped out around the 30-yard line, so that takes off about 15 yards of what we thought. Lane on the keeper. He will pitch it late to Swannish, and he's got to the sideline. Stays in bounds, close to midfield, and maybe got in Fair Grove territory. So Swannish, his last touch, went for 34 yards, and this one, how many going to give Coop?
21 yards for Swannish.
That's an efficient yards per carry average. And look at him lowering the shoulder. Boom, boom, boom. Well, and took a pretty good shot from Martin there at the end as well. 8:15 on the clock, second quarter. You got your track shoes on, tied tight. You're going to need them. Big plays galore.
Needed them last week, going to need them again this week.
Again, Ava fell behind 14-0, but have answered nicely. Lob now on the counter play. It gets close to the Fair Grove 40. And a nice first down run of 8, maybe 9.
Yeah, he's up to 78 yards rushing. So, Lane Evans, kind of the two guys that usually have big nights. Right now, it's Lob and Swannish combining for 139 yards.
The Bears, after their first 4 plays, boy, have they been efficient on offense. It may be almost too vanilla at the start, just everybody trying to catch their breath and get their feet under them. Went 4 and out. Deep in their own territory, but the offense been humming since. Lane will fake a pitch. He's handed it off to Evans, and Gunner has a first down near the 37 of Fair Grove, and that'll move the chains. And right now, Fair Grove kind of having trouble figuring out, okay, well, who's getting it this time and where?
Yep, gain of 4, and we'll take that.
Oh, and Gunner right now has got an ankle issue, and he's as tough as they come pound for pound, and if he's asking for a sub, it's not good. And now Preston Jenkins runs on to play tackle because Ben Stewart, number 52, he's going to have to go back to fullback now and carry the ball.
The good thing about that is he's done it before this year.
Jenkins has reps at the line, and Stewart reps at fullback. He'll carry it here and gets a yard, maybe 2. down to about the 34-yard line. But, boy, Gunnar Evans right now, that both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And just, he's been a team captain all year. I'm big on vibes, Cooper. Gunner's a vibes guy on both sides of the ball. And skill position aside, that'd be rough for the morale there to lose one of your leaders. And hopefully it's just a tape job by Trainer Dave and back out there. Second down long. Swadesh on the counter, tries to cut it up inside this time, keeps the feet going, spins back, and gets close to another first down. Should be third and about short, I believe. And Trainer Dave over there on the far side working on one of those ankles there of Evans. So a kind of a foot injury, ankle injury, lower leg going on.
Yeah, that replay, I think it's the right ankle.
Here's a man in motion. It'll be Lane on the keeper. He just lowers the shoulder, tries to get a first down inside the 25 to about the 24, and that'll be a chain mover for the Bears.
Yep, grinding out these possessions and kind of working that clock right now.
That'll make it 1st and 10 for the Bears. 5:42 to go first quarter. Eagles 21, Bears 15. Couple of huge plays taking place already in this first half of the game. 5.5 minutes. They bunch the receivers in tight. It'll be a handoff to the fullback, and not much room there for Stewart as he gets close to about the 20. You don't get to see guys wearing the number 52 carry the football too much. But Stewart, again, started the year as a rotational fullback. Talk about taking one for the team. How many guys, would say, nope, I'll give up carrying the ball because I think it'll help the team if I play the line. Yeah, that's the kind of high-character guy you got there. You talk about team leaders and Stewart. Stepping in now. It is a counter play. Jacob Lobb, and he's following blockers. Now bounces it out. Touchdown. A-B-A. Lobb to the end zone. And the lineman gave him a huge hole to run through that time, Coop.
21 yards for Lobb, and he's up to 99 yards and his first touchdown of the night.
4:48. First quarter. Lobb into the sweet nectar of the end zone. Edrick on for the extra point to give the Bears the lead. Again, Ava went for two one time because Fairgrove jumped off sides on an extra point. Got it closer, went for it and got it. Edrick for the lead. Bears got it. 4:48 first half. We got a good one brewing. Bears 22, Eagles 21.
When you're injured, when you're accused, or when it's time to get your personal and business affairs in order, it's the Wade Law Office. You need experienced representation. 25 years. The Wade Law Office, LLC, on the Ava Square, West Side. When you need help, Chris Way at the Wade Law Office. 25 years serving those in Cause Country.
The name Copeland is back in the community, still providing the same service. Copeland builds on over a century of leadership in HVAC and refrigeration and starts a new chapter in next-generation climate technologies for residential, commercial, and industrial markets. We plan to continue and honor our commitment to our employees and the local community we serve. We want you to come and work for us at Copeland, right here in Cause Country.
Gunnar Evans, this is a great sight to see. He is on the kickoff team. He's wiggling and shaking those legs a little bit, and he's running. Oh, no. And he was gimpy running down the field right there. And I'm concerned about Evans.
Yeah,
right now.
Tough guy trying to gut it out and him coming off.
And, I mean, you knew. Senior leader. It must not be right. Take him out right now on defense. So got to work with some other pieces right now. I see Cash Collins in on the game. He's lined up there as, well, either an outside backer or kind of guarding the slot. Man in motion. Gage Hill. Thomason flush in the pocket. Throws, connects it to Hill. Collins trying to bring him down, and he does. But it ends up being a gain of about 9 or 10. And Cash, thankfully, makes the tackle, or that one could have been bigger.
Yeah, he got him on his long sleeve undershirt, or else you're right, that's definitely going to be a first down and many more. Kind of lucky to hold on.
Yeah, nothing like one of your first defensive snaps to be, hey, keep up with one of the best receivers in the area. So 4:14 in the first quarter, 2nd down and 1. Ava has responded from falling in the 14-hole point early. Down 14-0, now lead it 22-21, their second lead of the game. Thomason back in shotgun. Pump fakes, now throw deep. Abraham in coverage, and the ball is bobbled, and he did not bring it in. Or did he? Hill is shaken up. Now both referees coming over to talk about it. The ball had to be perfectly placed to be caught. By golly, Thomason basically did it.
Yeah, it was really good coverage, and Hill comes up a little banged up right there. Looked like a catch from here, but that official was right on top of it on the sideline.
Boy, and they were trying to stop and go there, and a pretty good effort by Abraham to recover. That's pump faking the old stop and go with these guys is pretty lethal. 3rd down and 1, so they take their shot there on the second and short. 2 linemen in the backfield to act as lead blockers, and the ball is snapped into one of those linemen. This is the second time this has happened. Who recovered it?
They got
Bear
it back.
Grove got it back again. The ball was snapped into, I think, deflected off of one of those offensive linemen lined up in the backfield.
Oh, man.
And, man, what an opportunity that could have been to come up with a fumble. Now it's 4th and short. Bear Grove will go for it at the Ava 48-yard line. The full house backfield with the lineman again. Snap to Thomason. Quarterback power, and he's got the first down at about the 46. Man, so, you know, the football gods giveth and taketh away. Bear Grove's had a 70-yard touchdown erased from a penalty, but they've also put the ball on the ground twice with bad snaps. But they have recovered both of them. So the breaks giveth and taketh away in the early going. Thomason back in shotgun, wants to throw it quick. Bears coverage is there. Oliver Williams chasing him down. He throws it on the run, and it's incomplete. Almost kind of a throwaway. It was either going to have to be some toe drag swag along the sideline or an incompletion. And it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, great coverage there from the Bears on defense. That is Oliver Williams forcing a quick throw on the run. 2nd down, stops the clock here. 3:04 to play in the first half, and this is a huge possession because, remember, Ava will get the ball first in the second half.
Yes, I feel like they're all huge from here on out. Week 10, it's winter basketball season. Thomason trying to go deep. Abraham got lost in space. Hill catches it. He's trying to make us pay after the catch, and inside the 10, knocked out of bounds. Abraham was in position, but just got turned around or lost to the lights there, Coop.
Yeah. And credit Hill there, able to adjust to that ball in the air. And a big gain. See where they spot this. Looks like at the 10, so 36 yards.
Sometimes you can simplify the game of football, but just saying, I'm going to throw it up and try to let my guy make a play for it. And that's what they did here. It'll be a fake handoff on the jet sweep. Thomason flush from the pocket, rolling to his right, throws it to the end zone. Ball deflected, and he had 2 different options there of who to go to, 2 receivers in the same vicinity. And I think it was Bear Grove who actually deflected it up in the air, Coop.
Yeah, it was, and really a dangerous throw from Thomason. That could have gone really bad for him, but fortunately just an incompletion.
2:47 on the clock, 2nd down and 10. Got a dandy percolating here in Fair Grove. 22-21. Snap back to Thomason. He jump passes it. It is caught at the 10, but outstanding tackle made by Cash Collins. Oliver Williams there to help out as well, but that's what you got to do. And timeout Ava to try to save a little clock. I like it. 2:40 remaining first half. Bears lead by 1.
Jim's Body Shop of Ava. Of course, huge Ava Bear fans, and we're the specialists you come to help make your car look brand new again. From major collisions to a little touch-up, Jim and his crew treat every ride like it's their own. Fender bender, deer dent, hailstorm got your hood looking like a disaster. Don't stress it. Bring it to Jim's Body Shop of Ava. 417-683-4609. That's 683-4609. Jim's Body Shop of Ava.
Hello, this is Colton at Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Stop by and see all the great sales we have going on right now on our showroom floor. Score a touchdown on the deals we have with living room furniture and appliances. Come see our selection from the bedroom to the kitchen. We have your furniture and appliance upgrades ready for you to take home today. At Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, where saving money matters.
Trips to the right. 3 receivers, 1 up top on an island. Now they motion Hill out of the backfield to go up top. Swadesh will go out with him. 5 wide. 3rd down and 10. Ball thrown. Quick slant. Swadesh in position. Ball incomplete. And then almost Lane had an opportunity on it after the fact.
And he was so locked in on his man, must have been man-to-man coverage, that he didn't even see it. Almost landed right in his lap.
Bears doing some tight press coverage there. Swadesh, they tried to do a little rub route to get Hill open down the middle, and Swadesh fought through it. And now they'll go for a field goal. It is a 27-yarder for the lefty kicker, Brock of the Eagles. Snap down, hold there, kick is up, and it is in. Fairgrove takes the lead back, but the Bears defense keeps them from getting 6. 2:32 to go before half. Fairgrove now leading 24-22.
For fast and reliable towing needs, call on Ava's only locally owned and family-operated towing company, Ed's Towing, serving all of Cause Country 7 days a week. When you need a tow, contact 417-926-5437. That's 417-926-5437 for Ed's Towing. Ed's Towing is a proud supporter of local athletics. Go Bears.
Looking for a bank that's more than just numbers? At Century Bank of the Ozarks, we've been investing in what truly matters, you and our community, from personal checking to small business loans, offering trusted banking solutions with hometown service, maintaining our reputation of friendly service with quick local decision-making since 1894. It's Century Bank of the Ozarks, committed to the success of our local communities.
Fairgrove takes the lead back. This is our, I believe, 3rd lead change here that we've had in this quarter.
I'd say at least.
Deep kick. Abraham catches it on the run going back to his goal line. Now turns around, tries to get full speed ahead across the 20 and down around the 25-yard line. You know, Coop, week 2, week 5, week 8, you might be a little bit more conservative. This is the districts. This is elimination style. So, you know, Coach taking a time out there on that 3rd and goal play to try to conserve a little time. You got 2:25. Now, of course, we're not, spread them out wide up and down the field, but Layden Lane, 4-year guy running this offense, and so you got a little trust in him to try to run you a 2-minute drill here. Maybe the Bears getting some field goal range.
Yeah, and the main reason is Fairgrove's out of timeouts. We have 2.
It is a counter play. It's been effective, and Jacob Love bounces to the outside. There's no one there. Across the 40, stiff arms a man in Fairgrove territory and knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. And Jacob Love having himself quite the Friday night here at Fairgrove.
Yeah, that's a gain of 28 on 1st down, first play of the drive.
With a counter play wide open.
And out of bounds to stop the clock.
2:18 on the clock. Bears down by 2. 2 receivers to each side. Swadesh goes in motion. It is a handoff to Stewart. Across the 45 down to about the 42. Clock will move on that play, but, after the big chunk play now, you don't have to be as in hurry up. Still need to go with pace, but you can afford to try the fullback dive there and see what you can get. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. This has been back and forth excitement. It is Lane on the keeper. He will pitch it to Swadesh. Tries to get to the outside, and he does. He has the edge. First down and more. and down at the 30 and gets out of bounds once again, Coop, and that's the key, getting out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Yep, good job there by Swadesh, 14 yards that time.
Boy, Coop, we haven't had a good old-fashioned back-and-forth high-stakes game in a while. It is a much more adrenaline rush and pleasant experience of a shootout than last Friday at Willow.
100%.
It is Lane on the keeper. He hop steps, jumps, look at him scoot, spin move, doing all the moves and juking, and gets close to another first down. They'll mark him down at about the 20. Got minute 21 on the clock and counting here in the first half. How big would this be if the Bears were able to score and get the ball back to start the third quarter? Under center is Lane. It'll be a quarterback keeper. Lane's got room. Bounces to the outside. 10, 5, touchdown. ABA. The Bears strike. Who says you can't go in a 2-minute drill with the flex bone? They did it. About 75 yards. It just took them a minute and a half to accomplish it, Coop.
Yep, 20 yards on the touchdown carry for Aiden Lane. 3 chunk plays on that drive, and that is big.
Able to get down the length of the field and didn't have to throw it once. Big stuff from the Bears offense. Big execution, and they're going for 2. Point chasing here. It's the counterplay. Lob lowers the shoulder, crosses the goal line. Bears stealing a couple of points here in the first half. 1:01 remaining in the second quarter. Ava 30, Fairgrove 24.
When you visit a Forge and Build, you'll get personalized service, quality products, and a convenient shopping experience from the local experts who know your community best. Whether you need supplies for a full remodel or a weekend painting job, Forge and Build has you covered, and you can always expect top brands you know and trust. With 4 locations, Mansfield, Gainesville, Seymour, and Ava, you have convenient access to pros who can help you get the job done.
We are going out tonight. But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating? I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money. Oh, nice. Can we just order in now? Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage. But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle? Oh, fine.
Call State Farm agent David Cody with offices in Ava and in Mansfield.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Short kick for the Bears and recovered at the 37-yard line. They go to the ground to get it. Don't know about the short kick approach there.
Yeah, it was how good Fairgrove's been on offense as well. But you know, your motto coming in was probably to not kick it. It's but number 1 and 15.
That's 2 of the most dangerous guys returning kicks in the mid-lakes and beyond this year. Thomason now back to pass. He's flushed the pocket, rolling to his right. Thomason running out of room. No receiver in the area and throws it away to the bench. And Ava, Oliver Williams has been, it's not going to show up in the box score, but he's getting pressure and forcing Thomason to leave the pocket earlier than he wants.
Yeah, Ava really getting to the quarterback in a hurry, and that's helping a lot.
Cale Hall there as well, and I think Kyle Pitts even coming down there from the edge. So no Gunnar Evans right now. Evans got banged up. We're not sure knee, ankle, what it is. He tried to come out on kickoff team and then left afterwards. So his absence right now, a little bit of a hole there in the Bears defense. Thomason, quarterback draw, across the 40 down to about the 42. And as Cooper noted, no timeouts here for Fairgrove remaining. So they've got to do all hurry up. Under 40 seconds, they're looking over at the sideline trying to get the play. Big third down play. Under 30 seconds. Fairgrove taking their time, getting to the line. Rolling to his left is Thomason. He throws. He's got a man caught and out of bounds in Ava territory at the 45 or 44. Catch made by Colton Kleinworth. Target there, the tight end junior. And getting out of bounds, huge there. 19 seconds left. And I'm not sure what the range of the kicker, Brock, is, but I'd say they're not far from it from what we've seen of him kicking off the football. Martin in the backfield with Thomason. Boy, could have been a false start on a jump. Throw into the flat, caught, and Harville tackles him inbounds, and that is huge. Talon Harville with maybe one of his biggest plays of the year there, just tackling the receiver in bounds. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. They get the snap off just in time. They got to go for it all. It's a Hail Mary towards the end zone, up in the air, fight for it, and out of bounds. That's how the first half comes to an end. Are you having fun yet, sports fans? What an exciting 2 quarters of football here in the districts. We go to the locker room. Ava 30, Fair Grove 24.
Hi, folks. Jay Loveland from Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I just wanted to thank you for your business. We have truly been blessed. If you're looking for a quality...
to serve you and your family.
What a first half, full of trick and treats in this one here on a Halloween night. And those of you out trick-or-treating that have had your friends text you and say, hey, you better get the football game on. Well, welcome in. You've missed a lot. What a dandy we have shaping up right here. Ava Bears fell behind 14-0 early in the first quarter and have responded nicely, and they now lead 30-24 here at the locker room break. It is time for our Davis Auto Sales halftime show, and with that, we get ready to kick things off to Greg Davis.
So let's let Tyler and Cooper catch their breath. It's time for the Ava Football Halftime Report, presented by Davis Auto Sales.
30th.
What a first half of action. You know, we haven't got to get too many good, exciting back-and-forth ball games this year, the 2025 season, so I'm fully into it right now. If this one doesn't get your heart rate going and your excitement level bounced up a few notches, you might need to good buddy position. Bears leading right now 30-24, falling behind 14-0 early in the first quarter. But, man, talk about some mental toughness there and then some execution. Bears have been able to force one punt. There has been one punt in the game and one turnover on downs. Other than that, it's been back and forth. Bears defense also held a 3rd-and-goal stop to force a 27-yard field goal. Ava's also converted 2 two-point conversions. And Bears leading by 6 right now, 30-24. And, Coop, I imagine we got a lot of offensive numbers to talk about here.
Yeah, we do. We talked about last week we had over 1,000 combined total yards between the two teams, Ava and Willow, and we are well on pace for that again this week. Let's start off here with Fairgrove. Only ran the ball 9 times in the first half. Thomason had 8 carries for 100 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Martin had 1 carry for -4 yards, so 96 yards rushing total. Through the air, though, Thomason has been equally as good, 10 for 18 and 143 yards. No touchdowns, though. Receiving, Hill, 4 catches for 68 yards. Klindworth, 2 catches, 55 yards. Martin, 3 catches for 15 yards. And Wilson, 1 catch for 5 yards. For Ava, on the other hand, it's the polar opposite. By the way, those totals, 96 rush yards for Fairgrove, 143 pass for a total of 239. For Ava, on the ground, Aiden Lane, 11 carries, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gunnar Evans, 5 carries for 12 yards. Lobb, 7 carries for 127 yards and a touchdown. Swatter, 7 carries, 81 yards and a touchdown. Stewart, 3 carries for 7 yards. So Ava on the ground, 302 yards rushing. Through the air, Aiden Lane, 1 for 2 for 12 yards. That catch by Kyle Pitts of 12 yards. So 314 yards total for Ava, 239 total for Fairgrove, for a total of about 550-ish off the top of my head right there. And, you know, we talked about electing to defer. Well, now that looks like a smart decision, of course.
No, absolutely. And, you know, there, of course, everything, you know, hindsight, sometimes it's 20/20 and sometimes it don't matter. But, you know, the way these teams are set up and everything, you thought, you know, if there was ever a time maybe not to defer, this would be it. Because, you know, you're worried about Fairgrove going down and scoring. And they did. And then again, I said it at the time, I said it afterward, I still agree with it. I do not disagree with Coach Merrifield getting super aggressive there and going for it. 4th and 2 on our own 28-yard line. It didn't work. They went and scored, and then credit to them. Could have went in panic mode and then started, trying to sling the ball out of what we try to do, but we didn't. We stuck with what got it here. You dance with your partner that has been so successful over the years. And so, you fall behind 14-0. You still only attempt 2 passes in the first half. And it was bowling shoe ugly. First 4 plays offensively did not work. Got 8 yards and no more. Actually lost that then on the 4th down play. But, man, lob, lane, Swadesh, very effective. It's been a fun first half. Our score at the half, it is Fairgrove 24, your Ava Bears 30.
Kick off your financial game plan with Town & Country Bank. As your trusted community partner, we're here to help you tackle everything from savings accounts to home loans. With personalized service and local expertise, we're committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Join our winning team today because at Town & Country Bank, your success is always our goal. Member FDIC.
Cover more ground with the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick, featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo, and the strength to haul what needs hauling. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get more done right with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer, Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment, located in Mountain Grove.
Don't go naked. Dress Western. Hey, y'all, this is Levy at Snurfy Goods Boutique and Mercantile, and we've got everything from boots and hats to denim, purses, and turquoise jewelry to keep you looking snurfy from ranch to rodeo this fall. Come on by Snurfy Goods on the north side of the Ava Square, where Western roots meets modern flair. Remember, don't go naked, go Western. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Rick's Roofing LLC, we've been serving the Cause Country area for over 15 years now, providing quality professional services, including asphalt shingle roofing installation and replacement, asphalt shingle roofing repair, and more. We're also insured and can help you and assist you along with your insurance claims. Free estimates as well. Storm damage repair, we'll come out and take a look at it. 417-683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Comprehensive retirement planning involves more than product recommendations. It's helping clients file for Social Security to best fit their needs, changing insurances from employer to individual or Medicare plans, and involves enhanced planning with a will, a trust, and powers of attorney. Hi, I'm Joe Latour with Latour Asset Management. If you'd like help creating, maintaining, or a second opinion on your comprehensive retirement plan, visit our website at latourasset.com or give us a call today at 417-683-9553 and have a great day.
Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
I'm Brian Adams, your new shelter insurance agent in Ava. Come see me at 307 Springfield Road, Unit A in Ava.
J&L Tire, your local friendly tire shop and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. On Saturday, 8 to 2. Used tires, new tires, we can work with your budget at J&L Tire, where we treat you right.
Williams Supply Outpost of Ava, located just east of the Ava Square on West Washington Avenue. We have large animal and pet supplies and offer veterinary services. Dr. Carroll can see your pets at the office and your livestock at the farm. Call us for your veterinary needs, and to schedule a visit, call 417-683-2422. That's 417-683-2422 for Williams Supply Outpost.
Getting to catch up with our old friend David Seeger. gave us the side-by-side treatment, picking us up from our vehicles out in the parking lot and brought us around over to the front gate, and always good catching up with him. And, we were just sitting here going back and forth with him like it was old times there 4 or 5 years ago, talking about just the back and forthness of this game. Each team right now has lost a key player, it looks like, to injury. And you look there with Fair Grove, and they score with 2:48, and you think that may have scored too quick. And then we scored, and there's still a minute left before half, and you think, was that too quick? And then you see the short kick, and so some big sequences there at the end of the half. And, of course, we've got some other games of interest.
Not many.
Catholic, it's Sean Irby's working hard trying to find us something to talk about. Of course, you got Mountain Grove with a bye tonight. They're sitting there still enjoying their SCA championship win over Thayer last week. They're kicked back and relaxed and just enjoying all the other action. So Catholic, 2 seed, they punched their ticket over Willow 41-7. Willow just held to 7 points, and actually they scored that one late. I think you were saying, 35-0 there after the first 3. And then Forsyth, Houston held a brief lead, and it was brief. And then Forsyth has kind of put that one to boat race fashion. Forsyth leading 42-14 over Houston there at the break. Big plays from both teams in this one. And, of course, Mountain View Liberty, I'll bet you they're paying very close attention to this as well.
Wouldn't be surprised if a few members of that team are here right now.
Oh, there's got to be a coach or two.
Maybe in a Halloween costume or something.
Oh, now that would be very good. A little incognito disguise And, Cooper's still rocking that Jimmy Dugan. And we've got several people of Cause Country that are willing to host a movie viewing for you for a League of Their Own, Cooper. So don't worry. We're going to correct this atrocity and make sure you get to view that. We are at the half. Bears leading Fair Grove 30-24.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyards, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. And we hope to see you Mondays at the Sale Barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyards, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
Hey Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties hitting the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
On behalf of Ava Assembly of God and Ignite Youth, we would like to wish our Ava Bears a safe and successful season. If you're not at the field or on the courts, we would love for you to join us Sunday mornings at either our 9 or 11 a.m. service. We also offer services Wednesday night where we offer classes for all ages. Go Ava Bears.
It's Friday night in Ava, Missouri, and that means Bears football. This is State Representative Matthew Overcast, proud sponsor of the Ava Bears. Just like our team gives their all on the field, I'm working hard in Jefferson City to fight for District 155, for our schools, our farms, and our families. Let's cheer the Bears on to victory, because together, we win.
If you're looking for ways to save,
a family pack of fresh boneless chicken breast tenders, $3.48 per pound. Farmers Promise russet potatoes, $2.98 each at Town & Country Supermarket in Ava. California extra large red seedless grapes, $1.98 per pound this week at Town & Country Supermarket in Ava.
we've got discounts every day.
Where do you go when you need some computer repair or other PC services? It's PC Express, located at 204 Springfield Road in Ava. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Sundays too from 1 in the afternoon to 11 p.m. We also do FedEx shipping, and we have a wide variety of fishing and hunting supplies. That's PC Express. Also, wishing good luck to the Ava Bears. We are at the half. It is Bears leading by 6.
lot of you getting done trick-or-treating, tuning in, saying, oh, my goodness, what's happened? Well, do a quickest summary we can. Bears fell behind 14-0, then started getting their footing and settled down a little bit. It was 14-8 Fairgrove at the end of the first, and then Ava outscoring Fairgrove 22-10 there in that second quarter. Big plays, touchdown runs from Swadesh, Lobb, and Lane. All three of those touchdowns they scored in that second quarter were over 20 yards. So big play offense there. A 27-yard field goal from Fairgrove. They also had a big play, a 64-yard run by Thompson. Did have a touchdown taken off the board because of an ineligible man downfield, but they've also fumbled the ball on shotgun snaps twice and recovered both. So each team has also lost a key player to injury in this one. Stuff to watch in the second half. This weekend on Cause Radio, our college teams, one of them's on a bye. One of them played Wednesday night, Missouri State. How about those Bears? 5-3 overall winners of 3 in a row. They're the hottest Division I college football team in the state of Missouri right now.
Yeah, although they cannot go to a bowl game unless very, very rare circumstances arise, which I don't know that it's ever happened.
Chase Gastineau was trying to explain that one to me, and I thought, oh boy, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Mizzou, they are still licking their wounds from Nashville. They have a bye week and then get to rest up for the number 3 team in the nation, who also has a good argument to being the number 1 team, Texas A&M. And then Sunday, it's Chiefs and Bills. And all right, Cooper, I'm going to ask you to be professional, be objective here, put your loyalty hats aside. Of course, Coop and Pastor Chance Dry, they are charter members, founding fathers of the Douglas County Josh Allen Fan Club. What are the keys to the game Sunday, Chiefs and Bills?
If you're the Bills, you just want to get out of there healthy, and, Chiefs will probably run it, throw it. It might get ugly, but if you're the Bills, you're shooting for that 2-3 seed. Let Mahomes and company take the regular season and try to do what they've never done and beat them in the playoffs.
Lying worse than a politician. My goodness. So that's going to be a dandy. Usually the Bills, they get the number in the regular season. This one, though, I think more important for the Chiefs, believe it or not, because they've already got 3 losses. You still got 2 games with the Broncos, another with the Chargers, the Colts, who are the most underrated and untalked about 7-1 team probably in the history of the NFL. Still a lot of teams on that schedule, so Chiefs need to try to find a way to win them. That's a Sunday afternoon game on Cause Radio.
The Chiefs may not, obviously aren't playing, or not record-wise, not as good as years past, but I feel like it's been a real fun NFL season so far. There's a lot of different teams, like the Patriots, Drake May, and the Colts. It's been fun. But you're right. I think the Chiefs need this one, and I think they'll go up there to Buffalo and get it done.
Talk about remaining schedules. Look out for the Ravens. They, like on a Halloween night, raising up from the dead. They were at 1-5, now 3-5, and they don't play any teams with a winning record till December. Fairgrove about to kick off to the Bears. Ava will receive to begin here in this second half. Very important drive for both teams here at the start. Of course, it's districts. Every possession from here on out is big. Ava picks it up on the run at the 20. It's Aiden Lane crossing the 30, spinning. Ooh, takes a big hit, but stays on his feet. He could go. He's down to the 50. Stiff arms a man and knocked out of bounds the 47. A penalty flag flies in late. Are they going to get Lane with a face mask on the stiff arm there? That's the only thing I can think of, Coop.
Yeah, Fairgrove coaching staff certainly thinks so. They must have saw it. Of course, that's coming at us. We can't see it very well, or didn't see it, but I think so. I think that's going to erase a pretty good return.
I could not believe Lane. It looked like he took a big hit, stayed on his feet about the 35. So after the face mask, it's going to be put right about where he took that hit to begin with, I think, after the penalty yardage. A face mask on the stiff arm. And you're looking at the replay there, and I think it's because there was a little bit of a clutch and a grab there, Coop. Is the reason the flag was thrown. Just a little bit of a tug and grab at it.
Still pretty good field position here at the 38.
38-yard line. We're going right to left now here on your radio dial. Ava with the ball, leading by 6. If you're a fan of punters, this hasn't been your brand of game. No, sorry to all the Pat McAfee faithfuls out there.
There has been one punt, and it was down inside the 10, a good one by Fairgrove.
Yeah,
That's it.
Ava able to drive from that. So here we go, 1st and 10. Be a handoff, Ben Stewart. And Stewart across the 40 down to the 43. And no Gunnar Evans in to begin here. And I'm starting to fear it is not a good prognosis on Gunnar. And you see him right now. He is without helmet along the sideline. 2nd down and 6. 11:20 on the clock, 3rd quarter. Counter play. This has been big for him. Lobb lowers the shoulder. He's tackled, but not before he gets very close to a 1st down. Maddox Dog made the tackle, but he was more of along for the ride there from Lobb. He lowered it. Excuse me, that was Jackson Austin on the tackle, but he made contact and then still went forward about 3 or 4 yards with Lobb, and it was enough for a 1st down, Coop.
Yeah, gave him 7, I suppose, there. So if you're Ava, you're fine with this 5- and 6-yard gains and kind of wear Fairgrove down.
It is a snap, handoff to the fullback Stewart, and he is a big load to bring down. He's down around the 45-yard line, so Bears having to do a little bit of tweaking and shuffling here. Preston Jenkins goes now to the offensive line. He is going to be playing left tackle here for what I'm guessing is the remainder of the game tonight, and perhaps beyond. Stewart now at fullback. 2nd down and 5. Man in motion is Swadesh. It's off to Stewart again. Keeps the legs going. Has a 1st down across the 40 and down to the 39-yard line. And the Bears move the chains.
Yep, another nice gain for Ben Stewart. Gain of 6.
2 1st downs on the drive. Ball at the 39-yard line. Ava taking their time. Up to the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get up and look to be snapping it quickly, and they do. It's a lane on a keeper. Dangerous pitch pass. Oh, my goodness, and we caught it. Did he just option the ball over the head of a jumping defender?
It was a two-hand, fadeaway jump shot, it looked like.
Scarier than a Wes Craven movie. My goodness, that option was living dangerously. That is one that Coach Merrifield, regardless, is going to say, please, for the love of everything holy, don't ever do that again. Oh, my goodness, watching the replay. And then it's Thomason, who he pitched it over, and now he is loose. Jacob Lobb, it's touchdown. A-V-A. The Bears strike here in the 3rd quarter. How many yards?
32 yards for Jacob Lobb, and what is his 2nd touchdown? He's up to 165 yards rushing.
That time the counter, the hole was open right up the gut, Cooper. We've been bouncing it outside so much. That time really went behind center and guard, and we're going for 2 again. We've been good on this tonight. It's Swadesh with the counter, fighting for the goal line. I don't think he got there. Ava was trying to push it to a 14-point lead. Instead, it'll stay at 12. 9:15 to go. 3rd quarter. Bears their largest lead of the night, 36-24.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Visit the new Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava, located just north of the main 4-way stoplight in Ava. We still have all your farm feed needs as well as an expansion of retail items. That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava, our new location.
Piney River Ford, proud to support your Ava Bears. Next time you need a new or used car, truck, or SUV, come on by and see us at Piney River Ford. And don't forget about our service department offering free pickup and delivery in all of Douglas County. So next time you're down there in Ava and you just need a service, but you can't seem to get it into the shop, call us. We'll come out there, we'll get it, and we'll bring it back to you at no charge. Call 417-967-4134. Piney River Ford, where you're not just a customer, you're family.
Bears now to kick it off. First possession of the third quarter. They go 62 yards. Find the end zone. Low squibber once again picked up at the 26. And Fairgrove will go down about the 32. And if you're wondering at home, well, boy, why are they kicking it short each time? I don't understand that. Well, not many people of sound mind and body would kick it deep to Gavin Thomason and Gage Hill.
Right. Yeah, two biggest playmakers really on the field. Kept it out of their hands as much as possible.
Football, Brad Stanifer, I'll bet you can remember the disaster of the Ava Marshfield game and kicking it deep to Tyler Clardy. That ended up being the kick return late in the fourth quarter that had Marshfield beaten Ava in districts way back in 2002. Here's a first down run that doesn't go for much. Bears defense got a gain of 1, maybe 2. I'm probably going to get an angry text from Brad from even mentioning that football game way back when. But yeah, sometimes it's just as simple as let someone. The Bears on kickoff coverage. They're not letting Thomason or Hill have a chance. Second down and 9. They're both dangerous enough on offense as it is. Hill here will go in motion to the right. Thomason back to pass. They're trying to run a wheel route. They go to the stick route instead. And boy, with a little more time, Gage Hill could have had him a wide open lane down the side. Instead, they go to Easton Highfill. And it'll be third down and long. And boy, I thought that one was designed to go to the wheel right there on Hill.
Yeah, I thought so too. And you got to credit Ava up front. They are making Thomason feel pretty uncomfortable on almost all of these
I don't
throws.
think we have a quarterback sack yet, but we're getting in the backfield quick enough, and now we've got a pre-snap penalty. And no timeout, Fairgrove. They had to burn timeouts early in the first half, and so far having to use one early in the third. 8:29 on the clock. It's Ava 36, Fairgrove 24.
Accounting for, keeping track of, the good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319 in Ava, Missouri.
Mill Country Title of Ava, Missouri, handling your title, insurance, and closing needs. And now in a brand new location. Come see us at our new location, 1113 Springfield Road, Unit A, next to Sonic. Or call at 417-683-1907 for Mill Country Title of Ava, continuing to service the title insurance and closing needs for the people of Cause Country.
Biggest play of the second half thus far. It is 3rd and 9 for Fairgrove at their own 34. Pressure's under. Cale Hall forces an early throw. They're going deep. And oh my goodness, Gage Hill had it and dropped it. Throw was placed in perfect position over the double coverage. Thomason was under pressure. Bears brought the blitz. Thomason stepped to the right, threw it deep, and I think Hill was looking to run before the catch.
Yeah,
that uncharacteristic drop, and they're lining up to go for it, and they're having to wait for Hill to get back there.
That was such a good throw from Thomason.
Now this could be a punt, of course, for Thomason. He'll run. He'll do the low squibber. Swadesh will pick it up at his own 30. Goes forward, spins off the guy, gets to the 40. Decent return, 12 yards. Ava has the football back, leading by 12, early third.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family-owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bears! Ava with the football back. It's a counter play. Jacob Lobb. He's got to the outside again. Has Williams blocking out in front in Fairgrove territory. spun down the 31-yard line, and Jacob Lobb looks at the Ava fans and says, give me a little noise here.
Gain of 28 for Jacob Lobb. I'd say, without checking my notes or stats, he's up to 193 yards rushing. Got to be his biggest game of the year.
You think he's feeling the juice right now, looking over at the stands, putting two hands in the air, waving, saying, let me hear you. The counter plays outside for the Bears A-backs. Dangerous in this game. 7:48 on the clock, third quarter. It will be a handoff to Stewart. Ben Stewart trucks ahead down to about the 25-yard line. Stand back non-believers. The Ava Bears have outscored Fair Grove since early in the first quarter. 36-10. And, how much do we talk about momentum in high school football games? You feel like it is a hurricane-sized tidal wave right now. Rolling for the Ava offense. Can they capitalize again? Second down and 4. It is Swadesh. He'll try to bounce it outside, lowers the shoulder. And these Bears running backs, and Coach Boris talked about it with us in our pregame football night in Cause Country, where if you're not tuning in on Football Fridays at Cause Radio at 6 o'clock, I'm going to start writing you a citation. You're doing yourself a disservice on getting educated by the doctors each and every Friday night. And Coach Boris said just how tough these Ava kids are, how hard they're running backs. They don't go down with the first guy, and we're seeing it here. Lob on a counter again. Hurdles in a guy, takes on 3 defenders, steps over the pile, and tackled at about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, another good gain of 6 for Lob.
Bears, now they second down and about 4, maybe 5. Down marked at inside the 15-yard line. Ava offense is a humming since that first possession of the game. It is Stewart on the keeper inside the 10. And boy, Ben is a big fella to bring down, running full speed ahead.
I think that's gain of 7.
And the Ben Stewart choo-choo train chugs along for another first down for the Bears.
Yeah, clock's rolling as well. This has been a real nice drive.
First and goal now. Ava trying to make it a 3-score game after trailing 14-0 early in the first. It's a counter play again. Lob up the middle. Dives into the end zone. Touchdown. AVA. Jacob Lobb night in Fair Grove.
6-yard touchdown run for Lobb. And he is over 200 yards rushing at 205 and 3 touchdowns.
He's come out tonight on Halloween dressed as Michael Myers and slashing and gashing through the Fairgrove defense. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. Got to be over 200 yards rushing now and lining up for 2. It is. Aiden Lane on the keeper. Goes around the left side and he's in. 2-point conversion. Good. 5:42, third quarter. Listen to this. It's the Bears leading. They either say 2-point no good. What's going on? The head ref waved no good. They've yet to put anything on the scoreboard, but Lane,
Coach Merrifield is asking the same question.
I'm sorry, we're not going to break yet. Lane literally walks into the end zone. Merrifield's about to run onto the field, and I don't blame him. What is happening here? This has to be just a little miscommunication. And we've still got no signal. It should be 44-24, but we've seen no signal yet. 5:42, third quarter. Ava leads, just not sure by how much.
We are the UTEC Land Team, your local whitetail properties land specialist in Southwest Missouri. As an Ava resident and landowner, I specialize in selling empty land, ranches, farms, and country homes. Our team has over 20 years' experience, and we are the #1 land sales team in the Midwest. I have the experience and expertise that you need to get the most out of your property. If you're thinking about selling, I would love the opportunity to help you. Give me a call today at 417-766-5595 or visit whitetailproperties.com. Go Bears.
Folks, this is one of the most bizarre things I have ever seen. Did the officials get confused so much they didn't see the 2-point go in there? I think Coach Boris may have just said, listen, we're not going to try to win like that. They got it in the end zone.
I don't even think he was touched.
Aiden Lane was standing in the end zone, and they waved off no good. And then literally after talking with the Fairgrove coaching staff, they put the signal up saying good. And kudos there. I thought we were going to have to run a Tyson camera out on the field right there.
Get a headset on him.
Holy cow. A short squibber, once again, keeping the ball out of the dangerous ball carriers of Fairgrove. And tackle made at about the 36-yard line. So, again, the touchdown run, what was it, 6 yards there for Love?
Yes.
And the 2-point good, although we had to wait a little bit to get it. 44-24, the Bears have outscored Fairgrove 44-10 since the 5:57 mark of the first quarter.
That's unbelievable.
This is one of the bigger turnarounds. What is this, year 5 for us, Coop?
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the bigger turnarounds we have witnessed. Do not think this is wrapped up yet. Fairgrove, their offense, they can score in a hurry. The Bears' pressure is on. It is a hit back deep in the backfield. Jacob Love applying the pressure. And they say Thomason, I think, got rid of the ball. It had to go beyond the 36-yard line. He did that. He was outside the pocket. From Thomason having his knee down on the ground. It was incomplete. Boy, would have been a loss of about 15. Second 25, so that's a big throwaway then from Thomason. Third quarter, Ava now leading by 20. Back to pass is Thomason. He's rolling out to his right. Lob. Oliver Williams pressuring, and he throws it. A check down, and a very smart one to Martin. But, man, he had to backpedal so much to the line of scrimmage that Martin catches it. It seems like he runs for 7 or 8. He's behind the line of scrimmage so much that it's up being just a gain of 3 or 4.
Yeah, give him some Swearingen. Cale Hall in on that, as well as one other Bear. That's Isaac James.
And Martin wasn't running out for a route. He was in there to help out with pass protection. And Thomason, really, that was kind of backyard football play between those two. Thomason and shotgun, 3rd and 7. He has time to throw here. Hits it to Martin and Swadesh. Excellent open field tackle. Everybody gets on to the secondary so much with a pass coverage assignments at times, but man, Bears, when they have had to, have made at times some outstanding tackles in the open field. And this is big-time decision-making here for Coach Boris of Fairgrove. It is 4th and 7 at your own 37. Time now is not your ally.
Yeah.
This huge play in a game full of them, and Fairgrove will use their second timeout here of the third quarter. 4:03 remaining. Ava up by 20. Fairgrove with 4th and 7 next.
Stockman's Bank. Proud past, exciting future. Glad to support local athletics. Check out our new mobile app that can help you do banking wherever you go on your smartphone. Stop by our Ava location and let us know how we can assist you with all your banking needs. Stockman's Bank. Proud past, exciting future. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Do you need criminal defense? Have you been involved in a personal injury, car wreck, or semi-truck accident? The law office of Christopher J. Swadesh would be honored to represent you. Office located on the east side of the Ava Square, 417-683-2987. Representing clients throughout the state of Missouri, especially in the counties of Douglas, Wright, Ozark, Greene, Christian, Texas, and Howell counties. The law office of Christopher J. Swadesh.
4th and 7. They've got to get to the 46-yard line for a first down. Bears have the safeties right at the first down marker. Hill goes in motion. Snap. They fake it to Hill. Now they throw it, and it's going to be short, incomplete. The Bears pass rush once again. They've got no sacks in the game, but they've been making that quarterback hurry all game long. Jacob Lobb, both sides of the ball, is having a night to remember.
Oh, yeah. He's everywhere right now on the field.
Ava gets the ball back, and their offense is cruising as well as we've seen all year long. First 4 plays, again, almost hide your eyes, it was rough. But ever since that second possession on, the Ava flex bone, Coach Merrifield, the play calling, the execution, the line blocking, the A-back running, fullbacks, no matter who's in there, Lane the quarterback, everybody doing their job right now. It's assignment football. Gain of a couple there. Was that Lane on the keeper?
Yes, gain of about 3.
And Ava now, they can take their sweet time. There is zero reason to get in a hurry up right now. 44-24. And again, Ava has outscored Fair Grove 44-10 since the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Counter play. Ava's made a living on this tonight. Jacob Lobb crossed the 30 and gets close to another first down. Fair Grove defenders will be seeing that counter play in their nightmares tonight.
Yeah, we've ran it what feels like, 20 times. That time a gain of 6 for Jacob Lobb.
Yeah. If you've been keeping track at home how many times we've ran the counter, you're running out of room on the paper. 2:43, third quarter. It'll be a 3rd and short. Going to call it 2 yards. Ball's the 29-yard line of Fair Grove. Ava going right to left. It'll be a dive of the fullback, Stewart. He just needed what looked like 1.5 yards, and I think he got it, too.
Yeah, I think got 3 right there. A tough 3, but a 3 nonetheless. And once again, expect about 20 seconds to come off the play clock.
Ava, it seems like, has had the ball for a majority of this second half. They have scored twice here in the third quarter. The line, the backs, imposing their will right now on the Eagles. Man in motion is Lobb. He will get the pitch here at the bottom. Just lowers the shoulders, stays on his feet. He's down the sideline. High steps the man. Touchdown, AVA. Jacob Lobb again. The 4th time tasting the sweet nectar of the end zone. But we got a flag, and I need to settle down.
Didn't even see that. Say run at 26, and it
Ava's looks to be walking back the other way. And, folks, I got a little animated there and excited. It's a block in the back. And I'm not sure where it happened or if it even would have impacted the run. Jacob Lobb, describing it as best as I can, ran over one defender, stiff-armed another, and then jumped up to avoid a diving Fairgrove tackler trying to save it from going into the end zone. And after the penalty yardage, it's pretty much just going to make it 1st and 9. So the block in the back happening well after the first down. So that takes off the touchdown.
However,
was that impressive run or what?
Oh, yeah, 26 yards, but able to use some more clock. So
I about busted a lung on that one because, man, when you watch somebody run over a guy, gets your juices flowing in every sector. Here's a handoff. This time it'll be a short gain by the Bears. Under 1.5 minutes here in the third quarter. And boy, if you gave up on us early in that first quarter down 14-0, shame on you. You have missed a whole lot of highlights in action since then. Davis on a 44-10 scoring run. It is a count. Oh, no. Lobb puts it on the ground and just dives and covers it up. And, boy, Bear Grove did it twice, putting the ball on the ground, recovered, and there, Ava, I think that's the first time we have put the football on the ground.
Yeah, it's really
able to jump on top of it.
It's really first time. Run down. Not much that first drive, but outside of that, we've been clean and productive. That one also.
Motion there by the Bears, trying to see if Bear Grove will jump up or try to get the line that they're at here. 30 seconds left. Could be the final play of the quarter. It will be a midline pitch to Swash. He's got one guy to beat. Hill makes him cut up inside, and it goes into Bailey. And then the rest of the team is there to knock him down to the 24-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down at about 9. And we'll see what happens in the first quarter. Bears 1 quarter away from moving on to Week 11. Our score after 3, Ava 44, Bear Grove 24.
Hello, this is Josh with the Douglas County Health Department. Our community is working. Our Community Navigator helps people set goals and connect them to the support they need on their journey to recovery. Find out what you can do. Contact the Douglas County Health Department, and together we can bring healing and support to people on their journey to recovery. Call 417-683-4174.
What sets Bartow Ace Hardware apart? The variety of products that we have. The knowledge of our staff, our hours of operation, which is Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., and on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Our location, right at 1011 Springfield Road in Ava, Missouri. If you've not been in the Bartow Ace Hardware store, you don't know what you're missing. Hardware, home improvement, lawn and garden, tools, and grilling supplies. We got every kind of seasoning you can imagine. Come check us out. Bartow Ace Hardware Store of Ava, Missouri.
Well, we go to the fourth, sports fans. Ava Bears, with the decision here, this would be about outside the realm of where Jabe Hedrick, his range is. Coach Merrifield said 37 to 38 yards. This would be a 42-yarder. So the offense stays out there, 4th and 9. Ava's only attempted 2 passes in the game tonight. We've got trickery. Jacob Lobb, the lefty. He gets the pitch back. He's trying to throw it. It's end over end and incomplete. The quarterback Lane was the one running the route, and that play just didn't get off to a very smooth start, Coop.
No, it didn't, and still almost had Aiden Lane there for a second. Now, looked like a little grab and a tug on the defender defending Aiden Lane. However, pretty good defense overall, and not the worst thing that could happen.
So Bear Grove now, that's the first time since early in the first quarter they have stopped Ava on downs. Ava has not attempted a punt tonight, Cooper, but twice they've turned it over on 4th down. So for Bear Grove, down 20, they got to have a drive right here. Thomason has Martin in the backfield with him, gets the snap. It's a quarterback power run, and across the 25 down to about the 27. And Bear Grove, did they maybe abandon the run early, Coop?
Yeah.
It seems like they have just got caught up in the pace of this game. And I feel like that's the first time they've ran it in a long while.
Their running back has 2 rush attempts. Now, Thomason, on the other hand, is up to about 10. So he's been the guy, and it's mostly just dropping back, QB delay run, and that time the same thing. Good job on defense. Short gain of about 3, maybe 2.
Here we go, 2nd down and 8. Thomason, he's on the camper. Oh, well, the pitch late to Martin. Cuts it back inside as a 1st down and more. Close to the 40. So when everybody thinks you got to start throwing the ball now they've run it 2 times in a row and got a 1st down.
Yeah, a little bit backwards of what you'd expect. And sometimes that works, and that time Thomason took a shot right there from Jacob Lobb, and good job by Thomason to get that out to Martin.
11 minutes remaining in this Week 10 football game. Mountain View Liberty awaits the winner and probably watching with much curiosity. Bears, the defensive pressure has affected Thomason's throwing a lot, but here he's loose on the run. He's got close to a 1st down near midfield. Again, the guy had a 64-yard touchdown run earlier, but it feels like in this second half, they just abandoned the run until this drive here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they've thrown the ball well over 20 times. and it looks like a gain of 9. They're going to come out and maybe get a measurement here. Looks short from here.
You heard the cough of Cooper. He was on the injury report here, but who is completely healthy at week 10? You know, broadcasters, the players, everybody battling the elements and such. We got an official's timeout for a measurement. Let's take one, too. 10:26, fourth quarter. Ava 44, Fairgrove 24.
Hi, I'm Katie Luckfield, owner and pharmacist of Ava RX, your caring hometown pharmacy. As a busy mom, I know how important convenience and fast service is, especially when a loved one is sick. That's why we offer drive-through, in-town delivery, and we make all those calls you shouldn't have to. And we are always happy to take care of you. Making the change is easy. Just give us a call at 683-9550 or come see us behind Subway. Looking forward to taking care of you for many years to come.
That was quite the measurement. No AI visual stuff here at high school level, and it is just short of a first down, I believe. Make it 2nd down and 1. Bears defense in the second half. Forget Crisco. It's been peanut oil they've been cooking with.
Good time to take a shot as well.
At Fairgrove, this drive has been their best one of the second half. Back in shotgun Thomason. He's rolling to his left this time. Throws it on the move. Has a man, and it's caught. Knocked out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And it was the running back that they spread out there on the run, and there's a penalty flag at the 50.
They're going to say late hit by Abraham, I think. Not sure.
Harrison Martin on the reception. The flag coming from a good 25 yards away from the play.
40 or a 24-yard gain.
Talk about the momentum swings. Boy, I about blew a lung calling what I thought was Jacob Lobb's 4th touchdown of the night. Touchdown comes off the board. Then the Bears turn over on downs, and now Fairgrove. Door left open for a little bit of life. An ineligible man on Fairgrove again, and a personal foul on the Bears for the late hit.
So wipe off the 24-yard gain, but
would that be offsetting penalties, or is it no play, but then the personal foul after the play then gets marked off?
Yeah, they could read his lips right there. He said after the play, so I think they'll go back and then walk off 15 yards.
It never fails. Once a week, we come into a situation where we're like, what's the high school Mitchell rule on this? So are they going to mark off the 5 and then mark off 15 from there? Yep. Wow. That's exactly what's happening. Referee takes the football back 5 yards and then turns around and goes 15 the other way. But so after that, little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, they spotted at the 40 for Fairgrove. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, and they're starting to get their mojo back a little bit on this drive, Coop.
Yeah.
And it started with the run.
And here's the thing with Fairgrove right now. If they do score and tighten it up, they've only got 1 timeout. Those 2 early timeouts can really come back to burn them.
Certainly something to watch as we go on into the game. We're getting to crunch time. Fairgrove man goes in motion. Hill. They fake the throw. Now run a draw out of it. And Thomason pulled down. Bears line there doing a decent job. Jacob Lobb. Boy, you're playing any games at home for how many times I call his name. Be responsible. He makes the tackle again there for the Bears. And he's just been all over both sides of the ball.
No doubt about it. And that's a gain of 3 for Thomason. So if you're Ava, hey, they'll take that every time. They continue to run that clock and run it for 3 yards. We're okay with that.
Under 10 minutes. We're at 9:46 and counting. Gage Hill will go in motion. He'll be at the bottom of the screen, and I don't like it. It doesn't seem like we got anybody on him. That's where they're going. The Hill, but Abraham comes in late, and he takes it away. Young Abraham may have been playing possum. Did he bait him to the throw? We don't know for sure, but it's a pick, an interception for the Bears. Boy, Thomason, is almost like his eyes got big and said, look how open he is. Maybe put too much air under the ball, and Abraham, what a recovery to get there in position.
Yeah, what a play by Kell. And all of a sudden, Ava starts to get closer and closer to a rematch there in SCA Country Mountain View.
Nobody comes out. Hill goes in motion here to the bottom, split out wide. Nobody comes over with him from the secondary. And the first 5-10 yards down the field, there's no one with him. I think, oh no, and Abraham, great job getting into position after the throw. And how about the ball skills to make the catch? Now the Bears offense takes over. And a good run on first down of about 4.
Yeah, that was a tough catch by Abraham because Hill had to play defense right there. And a contested interception, the first real turnover of the game outside of turnovers on downs.
We are so glad you're with us wherever you are out there in Cos Country and beyond. There is handoff, fullback up the middle, across the 15, down to about the 16-yard line. We'll make it 3rd down and 5, 84. Got the 20 for a first down. Abraham caught that and fell at the 10.
Brought down by number 14, Colton Clinworth.
8:35, clock is running. And Fairgrove right now running out of possessions, running out of time. As Cooper just noted earlier, just one timeout remaining for the Eagles. Had to burn a couple early in that first part of the third quarter. Bunching in the receivers tight. Man goes in motion to Swadesh. It'll be a handoff to fullback and gets close to the 20, across the 21, and I think he's got a first down.
Certainly looks like it. Gain of 4, a tough 4 yards. Man, we needed that.
So much to recap in this game. Hard to do it in just a couple of seconds. Each team has lost a key player. For Fairgrove, one of their best offensive linemen, Aaron Daugherty,
All-Stater.
And for the Ava Bears, that's a guy who was on last year's state title team that took Lamar right down to the wire. And then for the Bears, Gunnar Evans, 3-sport athlete, team captain, team leader. And he out, and not sure the extent of it. Here's Swadesh on the counter play, picks up a couple, gets close to the 25. 7.5 minutes and counting. The weather tonight, much better conditions than what Wednesday night was up there at Plaster Sports Complex.
That was cold.
Yeah. But old Dr. Ian Watson, he's still not a believer yet. Turned down a free ticket to go watch the Mo State Bears. Rocky Valentine, perfect attendance. Dr. B for Missouri State Bears. He's been absolutely loving the Division I schedule for Mo State. Here is Ben Stewart, fullback dive. Little hey diddle diddle coming up the middle. Stewart chugs along for a couple more. That'll make it 3rd down. And what'd you say? Your eyes are younger than mine.
I'd say about 5. And what was it? 36-24 at the half, so only 12 points so far in the second half. Turned into a little bit of a grinder.
Ava outscoring Fairgrove again, 44-10 from the first quarter. Counter play. It's Jacob Love following his blockers, going up ahead, spins forward. Another first down at the 40-yard line. And Ava can start to taste it a little bit like a delicious Halloween piece of candy.
Yep, gain of 13 for Love, 226 yards rushing. And 3 touchdowns, almost 4 on that one that got called back.
Yeah, blew a lung out on that one. What's your favorite Halloween candy, Coop?
Favorite candy in general, it's got to be Reese's.
So a chocolate guy.
Yep.
I like the tangy sour stuff. Here is a quarterback keeper. No, fullback dive. Ben Stewart across the 50. Great fake. Lane acted like he was tucking it and run with it, so my eyes went to him. Meanwhile, Stewart running over people, bumbling, stumbling, rumbling into Fairgrove territory. And it's another first down for the Bears, and clock moving along here. And this is kind of a try to put the baby asleep kind of drive right here for the Bears on this one as they're trying to burn up the clock and have just one of those flex bone drives right now. It's fullback dive once again. Hey, diddle, diddle. Middle again to the 45.
Yeah, about 3 yards. And how about Ben Stewart, a guy we mentioned, ran the ball early in the season, then moved position and coming in here in an emergency status and really doing a nice job. He's up to 65 yards rushing.
This whole first opening round week of districts has been the SVA versus the Mid-Lakes. And the Mid-Lakes, they had the momentum going into this game. Springfield Catholic over Willow. Forsyth having their way with Houston. Eaton Lane on the quarterback keeper. No gain on that one, but the clock continues to move. And Fair Grove, I would argue, was just as dangerous as anybody in this district coming into it. They have the pedigree. All the kids returning got to taste that experience of a state championship run last year, coming second in the state against the Lamar dynasty. Took Lamar down to the wire, final possession. And right now the folks here at Fair Grove just kind of stunned. They got off to such a quick start, 14-0 before we could even get settled in, before our hand warmers got hot. Here's a fullback dive on the third down, and Ben Stewart pushing the pile, keeping the legs going, and he's picked up another first down. And those are just kind of the backbreakers, Cooper. 3rd and long, the fullback dive that you've seen multiple times on the drive. And right now the Ava line, look at them keep pushing people forward and just wearing down this Fair Grove front seven here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's one of the good things about that first half, where Fair Grove had explosive plays, about 10 less plays ran by Fair Grove in the first half. On paper that doesn't look good, but also that means Ava's offense is keeping Fair Grove's defense on the field in this second half. It's really shown as there is
There's a He is loose. Touchdown. Putting the hammer down, baby, for the AVA. No flags on the field. They can lull you to sleep with those fullback dives. And then Lane, that was just the good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. That's the 3rd time they've done it, where they've just snapped the ball and Lane's trying to find a hole. Not sure of that. Got to be some tape study there, seeing some alignments that Fair Grove will pull. Well, maybe there's just the splits too wide by the D tackles. And Ava's taking advantage of it, and they'll line up for 2. Ava gets to a 50-burger, looking for more. Lane back to pass. He throws it. Quick throw wide of Swadesh. But the damage done. 3:29 left. Bears leading 50-24.
Here we go again. Fall time in Cause Country. On the road just about every night, it feels like. Traveling from town to town, ball game to ball game. And your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs, Signal Food Stores. Sign up for Signal Rewards. Download the app and start getting rewards for purchases you were going to make anyway. It's simple and easy. Signal Food Stores, proud to support local athletics.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health Wellness Center offers a Silver Sneakers class. They have a couple different classes. A Silver Sneakers Classic, increase muscle strength and range of movement to improve activities for daily living. Then a Stability class, get stronger and improve your balance through exercises that strengthen the ankles, knees, and hip joints in a fun and social setting. The classes are on Wednesday. Stability class at 10 a.m. The Classic class is Tuesday and Thursday at 10 o'clock at Missouri Ozarks Community Health Wellness Center.
What a turnaround of a ball game from the early first quarter. Ava kickoff and the tackle made at about the 38-yard line. Ava on a scoring run. Usually we just do that in basketball, right? From the 6-minute mark of the first quarter, have outscored Fair Grove 50-10.
Yeah, that's insane.
How about, we got to give some flowers out here. How about the adjustments made by the defensive staff and players after falling behind 14-0 when it looked like Fair Grove was just going to march up and down all night long. Second half, putting up a goose egg right now, Coop. Coach Garrett Baird's defense. Here is a counter play, and Martin on the carry. He stiff arms a few guys, takes a big shot over there by Swearingen. and gets into Ava territory down at the 48. And Coach Merrifield in the offense, again, won't sugarcoat it. First 4 plays looked rough. They were hard on the eyes. One thing to do this against Cabul and Willow. Yeah, right. No disrespect to them. Calling a spade a spade. Fairgrove, a whole nother animal than those two. Ball tipped up in the air and then caught by the Fairgrove tight end. Ava Swearingen hanging on till the rest of his team get there. They're trying to rip the ball out. And that was Blindworth. Boy, you know they say you want to get 11 guys to the ball. I think we might have had every single person there in the pile trying to bring down the big tight end for Fairgrove.
Yeah, a gain of 19. And Kleinworth tonight, been really impressed with him. He has 3 catches for 74 yards. Big tight end.
It is a stunned. You're in purple here at the Fairgrove Stadium. Shock and awe. 2:28 and counting here on the clock. Martin races down to motion. Bears shift out. A few guys in pass coverage. Throw over the middle, and Hill up high. And Swadesh and Abraham were there to deliver a hit if he caught it. And Hill may have heard some footsteps there on that one.
Yeah, and just a little bit high and off target that time from Thomason. Threw the fastball in there. And if Hill doesn't touch that, Kell might have his second touchdown of the night, or interception rather.
And Thomason knows something about throwing fastballs too.
Oh yeah,
he's a dandy of a baseball player. 2nd down and 10. Ball is on the Ava 31-yard line. Back in shotgun are the Eagles. They get the snap back, looking left. Thomason, he's under pressure, and down he goes. All 4 of the guys getting there for the Bears. Cale Hall, Kyle Pitts, Isaac James. Haven't called his name too much tonight, but in there as well. Now, front 4 or 5 for Ava. They have just been relentless all night long, Coop.
Yeah, it's kind of just...
that may be the first statistical stack of the night.
Yep.
But, man, it's been 10 or 12 quarterback hurries and pressures.
Yep.
Hill goes in motion to the top side of the field. Minute 38 and counting here. It's 3rd down and 16. Ava in total control. Rolling out to the right is Thomason. Boy, you talk about a fastball, and I mean darts one along the sideline to Gage Hill. And I don't know what was more impressive with that, the throw or the catch.
Right. That was a really good catch.
It is a completion of about 10 yards, 12 yards, and it'll make it 4th and about 4 here for the Eagles. I thought he got out of bounds with the clock's running. Ava with a 26-point lead after being down 14 early in the first quarter. Thomason back to throw. Pressure on again. Catch is made. It is a 1st down. Tackled immediately by Swearingen. Bears brought a little extra heat there. Got a quarterback hit. Swearingen. Don't you dare leave us. KKOZ 92.1 FM, KKOZ.com. When this goes final, we got the Impressions Swirl post-game show, and this is going to be the conversation probably of the year with Coach Merrifield. They're throwing the fade pattern into the end zone, and it's incomplete. And that's setting up the 2nd down and 10. 29 seconds left. Just the way this game has changed so quick, I'm not sure which fan base is more stunned right now, honestly. Vibes pretty low. You did a pulse check on Ava Bear Nation when we got down 14-0 at the 6-minute mark. Man, have they been on a tear since then. Thomason back to pass, looking across the middle, catch is made. And Aiden Lane with a good tackle there at the 4-yard line. And Fairgrove coming into their final few seconds of the season. We got a good old-fashioned SCA rematch in Week 11. Quick throw. It is incomplete. Nice job there. I tell you, I've said this once already. As much brief and heckling and armchair quarterbacking, critiquing, secondary has got this year and over the years. Man, from this entire second half has been as fundamentally sound as I've seen in a long while against a dangerous passing attack. Back to pass, they go the same play. It is caught for the touchdown. That was Easton Highfill. Fairgrove putting score on the board there. How many yards on the pass?
5 yards, and that is Highfield's first catch of the game and the first touchdown passing for Thomason.
4 total touchdowns on the night. He's responsible as a hand in all 4 of the touchdowns for Fairgrove. Lining up for 2. Hill goes in motion. They're going to throw it, and it is intercepted by Jack Tate stepping into the passing lane. Unfortunately, can't run it back, or old Jackaroo may have been trotting down the sideline. Coach Garrett Beard gives him a fist bump and good work. 11 seconds left. Ava leading 50-30.
Hey, old sports fans, Dan here. This is a great time of year. It's baseball season and football season. Yay! And if you're old, like me, it's Medicare season too. Boo! I mean, what plan you select for 2026 will make a big difference in your Medicare benefits. So let us help you pick the plan that is best for you. Call 417-683-1035. Cornerstone Agency, 683-1035.
When you're injured, when you're accused, or when it's time to get your personal and business affairs in order, it's the Wade Law Office. You need experienced representation. 25 years. The Wade Law Office, LLC, on the Ava Square, West Side. When you need help, Chris Wade at the Wade Law Office. 25 years serving those in Cause Country.
Kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. There's a snap away from one Eagle to another next week. Good old Mountain View Liberty.
In a game that's, I think if you're an Ava fan, you think missed opportunities and mistakes back in week 4.
A game that was sitting there in the second half, and we had scored a field goal to get it to 18-3. But, man, after that week, Ava got a lot of things corrected, got momentum going. Looky here, sports fans, the Ava folks standing and applauding. The season's still alive, baby. Ava, big win over Fairgrove, 50-30 final score. Don't you go anywhere. Our Impressions Floral postgame show on Cause Radio coming up.
The name Copeland is back in the community, still providing the same service. Copeland builds on over a century of leadership in HVAC and refrigeration and starts a new chapter in next-generation climate technology.
Of our local communities.
When it gets to district football, win-or-go-home situations, you got to be able to handle the highs and lows, the momentum swings, the ebb and flows of the game, make adjustments, execute. Ava Bears battle tested in this game early, weathered a storm, and then put on a show and some of their best offense and defensive execution of the season. They knock off Fairgrove, the 5 over the 4 seed, a final score of 50-30, including outscoring the Eagles at one point, 50-10. Ava, you talk about being battle-tested, handling the highs and lows. Well, vibes were pretty low early. A 14-0 deficit at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Folks talking about anxious. Vibe check. It was pretty rough, but the Bears stayed together, hung with the game plan. They would get on the scoreboard with a 3-yard run by Aiden Lane. Fairgrove commits a penalty on the extra point, so the Bears line up and go for it. They get the two-pointer. It's 14-8 Fairgrove after one. Bears force their first punt, get the ball back. A long drive, a 92-yard drive, capped off with a 34-yard run by Grant Swadesh. Ava then makes the extra point. It's 15-14 early second. Fairgrove wasted no time responding. A 64-yard run touchdown scamper by Thomason, who had scored already his third touchdown in the first half. Kick was good. It was 21-15 Fairgrove, and he thought, all right, lace up the track shoes. It's a shootout, a track meet. Airville would respond. Jacob Lobb, man, was he just a monster here on Halloween night on both sides of the ball. A 21-yard run for his first of 3 touchdowns. Kick was good, 22-21. And another lead change. Fairgrove marches down. Bears defense holds on 3rd and goal from the 10. A 27-yard field goal from the kicker of Fairgrove made it Fairgrove 24-22. Ava had 2.5 minutes left. They only needed 1.5 of them to get down the field. A 20-yard run by Aiden Lane made it 30-24, and that was our score at the half. And the Ava defense and offense put together their best half of football this season in the second half. Jacob Lobb scores from 32 yards out to 36-24. Ava gets the ball back. 6-yard run from Jacob Lobb, 44-24. And then the nail in the coffin here on Halloween night, a 36-yard run from Aiden Lane late in the fourth quarter, 50-24. Again, Ava, after being down 14-0 early in that first quarter, outscores Fairgrove on a stretch of 50-10. Fairgrove would add one more touchdown late in the game with 11 seconds left. 50-30 your final score. And so now all of a sudden the Ava Bears become the team you may not get too excited to see. They get a rematch with Mountain View Liberty, and boy, has this Ava team changed since week 4. We go back to the nest at Mountain View Liberty. Can't wait. Should be a great one. Taking on the 1 seed Liberty Eagles. Ava takes care of the Fairgrove Eagles. Step 1 here on a march through the Class 2 District 3 bracket. Bears 50, Eagles 30.
Forge and build